Are you a talented footballer with the potential to go all of the way, but you've never been spotted or had a trial? Well, all you need to do is check out a brand new innovative business that I've started with my partners called Scout's Eyes. It gives you a chance to get spotted by our network of scouts to try and get you a trial at a professional club. Scout's Eyes places you in front of a professional scout who will assess your talent. You simply need to visit our website right now and upload your clips as directed. Our scouts will then view them and give you a full assessment. If you meet a certain criteria, your details will be sent to scouts at professional football clubs for them to come and see you play. It's as simple as that. So visit scoutseyes.com right now and send in your clips, and a scout could be coming to watch you play at your next game. AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that will be linked with a transfer move to Arsenal. Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Don't forget the code SE50 if you want to join Scout's Eyes. Now, let's get straight into it. The transfer, the big rumour that turned into reality yesterday. News broke exclusively by Fabrizio Romano, followed up by David Ornstein, that Noni Madueke full agreement has been reached. As Fabrizio Romano famously always says, here we go. It got a here we go. This deal is happening, subject to a medical that has been booked. Noni Madueke is going to become an Arsenal player. Now, as I said, Fabrizio Romano broke this exclusively. He claimed that the deal's going to be worth up to £52 million when you include all of the add-ons. I was told yesterday it's going to be around about 40 million plus about 10 million in lots of performance-related add-ons. But looks like it could reach 52 million, according to what he said, with those add-ons, with the initial 40 million. As I said, a medical is now being planned. I'm surely he's not going to play on Sunday in the Club World Cup final, which is, of course, featuring Chelsea versus PSG. And he is going to become an Arsenal player. £52 million. A lot of Arsenal fans last night online not happy with this signing. It's not a popular signing. Let's not sugarcoat it. It's not a popular signing, especially when they saw the fee. Remembering that yesterday, Tottenham signed Mohamed Kudus for 55 million. So that's only £3 million more. And they activated a release clause of Morgan Gibbs-White. That was a real surprise. I didn't even know he had a release clause, but £60 million for Morgan Gibbs-White. So the first question is Noni Madueke worth it? Listen, Chelsea were never going to give him away. They paid 30 million, just under 30 million pounds for him. So it weren't like, he's an academy player or they got him for peanuts. They paid a lot of money for him. But he's coming. He's coming in. And listen, what does he bring to the Arsenal team? Well, we know that he's a versatile player, predominantly a right winger, so will offer excellent cover for Bukayo Saka. And he can also play on the left wing. He played on the left wing the last sort of weeks of the season for Chelsea. He also played on the left-hand side for England. On the left-hand side for England. Yes, right. As I said, very, very quick player, very, very good dribbler, shoots. His stats last year were decent, better than Alanga's, who's gone for 55 million to Newcastle. He is a good player. It's just that a lot of fans have been unhappy about the fee, unhappy about the fact that it's another Chelsea player that is joining Arsenal, and a bit underwhelmed about it because they're looking at major signings right now. But what I'm saying right now is time to get behind this player, this signing. There's no point in moaning anymore. It's happening. It's not down to us. It's down to Mikel Arteta, who absolutely loves the player, apparently, according to what Fabrizio Romano was saying yesterday. sees him as a player that can help Arsenal to really push on, it's their decision. They're the ones who make these decisions. These are big, big decisions. There's a decision that Mikel Arteta is going to have to live or die by, because it's not a popular one. But now that he's an Arsenal player, or will become an Arsenal player subject to a medical, we have to get behind him. We have to show him our support. He's an Arsenal player. Once he puts that shirt on, me personally, I will be supporting Noni Madueke. I may not have been in agreement with the signing, but I will be supporting him. I wasn't in agreement with the signing of David Raya. But what a signing that's proved to be, and I will support him. When I go back years and years and years ago, this is on a different scale, but nobody wanted Arsene Wenger when we were told that Wenger's going to become the new manager of Arsenal. Nobody wanted him. They were like, what, from Japan? Especially after at that time we've been linked with managers like Johan Cruyff, right? And we were getting Arsene Wenger, a complete unknown. And look how well that turned out to be. I'm not saying this is on the same scale, by the way, but we must get behind this signing now that it is done. And let's judge him on the pitch, not just judge him off the pitch. That's what I say to this one. But who's coming in next? ESPN are reporting that Arsenal are getting very close to getting the deal done with Sporting for Viktor Gyökeres. They're saying that a full agreement is very close on this one, and just that the final details are being sorted. It's said to be that Arsenal are £4 to £5 million apart from Sporting on this one. This again has caused a lot of anger. We did talking transfers yesterday. You got to watch the show with Turkish was on it. Lee judges, my brother Laurie. Turkish and Lee very angry that the Gyökeres deal's not been done yet. What I'm saying is we have to be a bit calm on this. If it gets done before we fly out to Singapore, fine by me. I mean, listen, there were always going to be a lot of negotiations around this deal. We know that the facts are that Sporting have changed their mind on a gentleman's agreement that they had with Viktor Gyökeres, so the fee has gone up. Remember, a team's budget for certain players' fees goes up. It's Andrea Berta's job as the sporting director to negotiate these deals. The main thing with this one is getting this deal done. If you can avoid overpaying, negotiate. It's as simple as that. But we need to get this player in before we set off to Singapore so he can get a full pre-season under his belt with Arsenal, get used to the system of play. But this will be a very, very good signing once it gets done. An exciting signing. I think it'd be the opposite to Madueke. Maybe if this one had come before Madueke, we wouldn't be sort of, so doubtful on the Madueke deal. But Gyökeres, according to ESPN, they're saying we are closing in on getting a full agreement done. Also, lots of positive news around this one. Eberechi Eze. Now, we know that he has this £68 million release clause in his contract. A lot of Arsenal fans yesterday saying, just go and trigger it, right? Because they've seen Spurs do that with Morgan Gibbs-White. The £60 million release clause. Arsenal looking to do this in a different way. What they want to do is they want to do a structured deal. We've been told by Court Offside, they were the ones that reported this, that Arsenal willing to pay 45 million up front and structure the rest of it, and that Palace are happy with that. Let's see if that's true. But he's got this release clause. As we know, Arsenal do favour structuring this deal. But again, lots of the reports are saying that this deal is looking very positive, and Arsenal are looking to get this done. Despite signing Noni Madueke, they want to bring in Eze as well. Now, for me, if they get this done, this will represent, again, another excellent signing for Arsenal. A player that I absolutely love. He's full of quality. If you bring in a player like Eze into this current Arsenal team, that bodes well for me because he's a top quality player. I remember I used to always think him and Michael Elise, why are everybody sleeping on these two players? Elise's gone to Bayern. He's become one of the best right wingers in European football. Eze can also be in that mould at an even bigger club. He's already doing it at Palace. What about Rodrygo, though? We know that Real Madrid now out of the Club World Cup, back home. Now's the time to find out how much this is going to cost. Is it going to be possible to get it done? This is going to be a very expensive deal. Is this the reason why Arsenal have moved for Madueke, who can also cover that left wing, or will they still move back in for Rodrygo? Some of the rumours are saying that this deal could be, very, very expensive, with Real Madrid looking at up to £86 million for the overall package to get Rodrygo done. I just don't think they're going to get that. But listen, they'll be looking at players like Florian Wirtz and what they've gone for and thinking that they can maximise this deal. And of course, don't forget, his wages are going to be a lot of money. He could be looking for over £200,000 a week. It will be a very, very expensive deal, but he would be a marquee sign if Arsenal could get this done. Of course, this is one that we're going to have to keep our eye on. But Rodrygo, still being linked with Arsenal. And does that mean the end of Leandro Trossard on that left-hand side? Multiple reports today that he's set to leave Arsenal to join Jose Mourinho's Fenerbahce. There's been a lot of talk that he's already agreed personal terms on a 3-year deal. Remember, he's 30 years old now, has 1 year left on his current contract. But those are the rumours that he's agreed that deal. And Arsenal are now set to agree, try and negotiate a fee for him with Fenerbahce. Arsenal said to be looking for a fee of around about £20 million. Remember, as I said, he's 30. He's a very, very good player, but are they going to be willing to pay so much for a 30-year-old? Should Arsenal even be selling him? A clutch player he can be. I think he's been a really, really good signing. Remember, this was another signing that was at the time deemed very underwhelming, but I think he's turned out to be a very, very good player for Arsenal. And Madueke, if he is the replacement, is going to have to do really, really well to replicate what Trossard's done for Arsenal, because he has been very good for us. But it does look like he could be on his way out. Remember, Arsenal were trying to negotiate a new deal with him, but there's been no news of any new deal recently. We know that he's got himself a brand new agent, and there could be a lot of legs in this one. So let's wait and see how that one turns out. So those are the rumours today. You know what? I've got to ask you guys a question. And maybe we put a poll to this. If Arsenal, at the end of this transfer window, have signed, and I'm just going to name the key players in this. So Zubimendi, Norgard, Madueke, Gyokores, and Eze, would that be a good transfer window for you, yes or no? If those are the signings, will that be a good transfer window for you, yes or no? Let me know in the comments below. I'm really, really interested to find out. Thanks for watching the show today, and we will be back tomorrow. And if any news breaks, first place you're going to hear it is right here on AFTV. So make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hi, we've teamed up with UK Auto Claims to see if you could be eligible to score thousands in compensation. If you've had any cars, vans or motorbikes on finance between 2007 and 2021, go to ukautoclaims.co.uk to start your free simple check. Loads of you will have overpaid and payouts could be worth thousands, so you've got to look into it. Hit up the link below and check now for free.